So thank you for joining me on this Mega Monday. I know technically it's like 1 minute until Tuesday, but things came up and I didn't get to stream like I wanted to. But normally on a Monday, I will try to stream from 4 p.m. EST to 8 p.m. EST. So this is my first Mega Monday, and Mega Man X is a game that's very near and dear to me, so that is why I am choosing this game to be the first of the Mega Mondays. So I'm not gonna bore you with talking, and I'll just start. But I will probably be streaming until 1, since that is normally the time when I go to bed. But, like, this is one of my top games, like, hands down. Like, I've played this game so many times that, like, I don't even know. Mega Man is one of my favorite game series, so... I'm hoping that one day I'll be able to speedrun this game, since I've played it so many times. Like, I figure it wouldn't take too long to learn all of the techniques and the mechanics. I'm playing with the Wii U gamepad, and it doesn't feel right. Like, it's kind of a hefty controller, so I might mess up here and there. But maybe next time I'll try playing with, like, the Gamepad Pro, or whatever that controller's called. But yeah, I don't know if I'll have enough time to get the Hadouken, but I plan on trying to get the Hadouken. And I am doing this because if I take enough damage, then Vile will, like, grab me instantly, so I guess it'll take less time. The fight will take less time, which is, I guess, a speedrunner strat that someone taught me. Hopefully I don't get myself killed. But yeah, so instead of having to fight him, he's not gonna try to kill me. He's gonna instantly shoot his little ball out, and then I don't have to fight him. So... And I apologize for, I guess, the little borders on the outside. I don't know how to fix that, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, I really don't want to do voices, so I will let you, the chat, read. And there's Zero. He doesn't have his boob lights in this game, but I think he gets them in Mega Man X2. but Zero's one of my favorite characters, as you can tell by my icon. One of the swords is the Z-Saber, and my icon was made by my lovely girlfriend. Yeah, I like the password system for this game. And I guess it could be time consuming. But the order that I generally go in is Chill Penguin, and then Spark Mandrill, to Armored Armadillo, and then I go to Launch Octopus, and then I go to Boomer Kawanger. And then after Boomer Kawanger, I go to Sink Million, and then Storm Eagle, and then Flame Mammoth. Although one day I will try to do this game with just a no weapon run, like just X Buster. Because I've never really done that, so. The game gets pretty easy when you use the, I guess, the rock, paper, scissors method. You know, Rockman, rock, paper, scissors, yeah. I'm gonna just play now. And taking dumb hits because my jump button is not working. But this stage is the stage that most people do first because it's the stage where you get the dash. It's the only power-up, I think, that's mandatory. But it's funny because the dash power-up, like it's in all of the Mega Man games, like from here on out. So Mega Man always starts with the dash. So I guess that's why it's interesting that it's a mandatory pickup. I missed the dash already. I haven't played too much of Mega Man X2, so Mega Man X3 is next on my favorite list, and then it's probably Mega Man X5, and then like Mega Man X4, then 2, and then 6. I hated 7, so 8 comes before 7. But this is where Dr. Light gives the spiel about how he gave X, like, a gift that no other robot has. That's pretty much to feel, which is what separates him from all the other robots. He wasn't meant to fight, and now he's out early. Dr. Kane found him, but that doesn't really get explained much until, I think, Mega Man X3. But the dash makes this game, like, so much better. Yeah, I have to remember what button it is on the gamepad. Okay. Like, when I play, I hold my controller funny, but I can't hold it this way with the gamepad because it's so big. But so it makes it really easy to dash. And there's the ride armor. But I can ignore that because if you don't get in the ride armor, then the other people do not start in their ride armor, they start outside. I'll show you. Like that, please don't die. That guy, he starts outside of his ride armor. And if you kill him, then you can take his ride armor, so you can, I guess, get a different color if that's what you're into. There's only like 2 colors, like pinkish brown and green, which I guess is more of a teal color. But here comes Chill Penguin, which is probably the easiest boss, if not the easiest. I mean, I guess Spark Mandrill is easy if you get the Chill Penguin upgrade, or the Chill Penguin power. But I will show you that... Ooh, I am not doing well. I'll show you the Chill Penguin power versus Spark Mandrill. So yeah, all he does is jump. He jumps, creates snow penguins, or ice penguins, and he makes like mini blizzards that push the penguins. It's really hard to dash with this gamepad. Yeah, next time I'm going to use like a controller or something, because the little tablet is very unwieldy. But what I just got was Shotgun Ice. So next, I will go to Spark Mandrill, because his weakness is ice. But there's one thing that I want to talk about before I start. So the one thing that I really like about this game is that whenever you beat a boss, like, it changes a stage. So if I would have started at Flame Mammoth, there would have been lava everywhere, or molten steel, or whatever's in the stage. But since I beat Chill Penguin first, the magma goes away, and it's just ice. So I'm gonna come to Spark Mandrill stage, and right now you're gonna see that it's fully powered, but at some point I'm gonna come back and you're gonna see that it's gonna change. Hopefully I'll get to do it tonight, because it's one of my favorite things to do. Although Mega Man X doesn't take too long to beat. And this is my favorite song, like, out of the entire series, with Bubble Crab being a close second. Which, funny thing about Bubble Crab is that the song from the stage, like, it's in Mega Man X2, but it also makes a reappearance in Mega Man X5 at Well McDuffin's. I think that's the name. But all of the characters in... I'm not doing well. All the characters and the bosses in Mega Man X5 have, like, band reference names. Those enemies, the light beams, they take one hit to kill. So if you've played this stage a lot and you know where they're coming, you can shoot a blast and it'll auto kill it. Like this enemy right here is, I'm not gonna say it's difficult, but it's more difficult, like, with the stage as it is. And it drops little, I guess, gel that catches you. Oh, this was like the first time I've ever been hit by this boss. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'm a little nervous. Okay, it's dead. But yeah, so this boss, like when it... there's an extra life. This boss, when it like goes into the center of the stage and attaches its tendrils to the ceiling, it absorbs electricity, and then it rains down electricity on you. But if you beat this stage, like after you beat a certain stage, then the boss really has no attack other than jumping on you. Okay, jumps. They're sticky. probably get unrusty. I hate these turtles. And their bombs have an AoE. So this heart, think of it as like a heart container from like Zelda or something. When you get it, you get extra life. There's one in every single stage, so you just make a mental note of which ones you've gotten. Sometimes if you kill the enemy, like, I guess if a certain amount of them is off screen, like, they will instant respawn, so it's gotta be careful. Now the room's gonna get dark, those things are gonna come back. These are, like, the ones that are coming now are trying really hard to hit me instead of, like, last time. There's gonna be one more. Oh, never mind. I am a liar. So, wait. So you press the shoulder buttons to change power. I forgot to mention that if you're new to Mega Man, which if you're watching this stream, you're probably not new, but whenever you kill an enemy, like a boss, you take their power, and when you use their powers, your color scheme changes. Mega Man has something called like the variability or variation system. Right, but now you're about to see why I say Spark Mandrill is the easiest boss in the game when you have Chill Penguin's power, because this is what happens. He gets frozen when you shoot him, and he can't move, so you just shoot him. He's actually, I'm not gonna say he's difficult, but he's significantly harder if you fight him normally, because his hits hit pretty hard. Oh god, I'm pressing the wrong button. I wanted to dash. But yeah. See, as opposed to when I'm playing that Toho game, I actually know what I'm doing in this game, and I actually know, like, what I'm talking about. So I have more to say. But I'm gonna take a quick sip of water. So. And next is Armored Armadillo. This is the stage where you get the Hadouken, but you have to find every item and every power upgrade in the game. So there is one upgrade in this game that you can forego getting because it's automatically given to you. So I think I'm going to do that. Also, there's a neat little Easter egg here. So I'm going to let this cart go. And you see those enemies? Those are bats. But coming up is a very special enemy. It is the Bubble Bat from Mega Man, and most of the time it will drop an extra life if you kill it. But I'm gonna go back to the cart because it has a pretty cool mechanic. I mean, it has, I guess it's not really a mechanic, but it has, like, physics. If you touch the spike, you won't die, but you'll take damage. Alright, so I keep my momentum. And I can normally jump really far, but, yeah. But, just like normal Mega Man stuff, if you touch those spikes, you will die. Metar, please. Please come up. Please, please. Okay. I need a helmet to break that. So yeah. These are one of the... Oh yeah, if that hits me, I answer that. One of the few enemies that don't respawn. Oh yeah, I didn't show you Spark Mandrill's weapon, but you get a preview of it anyway. It, when it hits a wall, it does that. But this is... I think this Mega Man X is, I guess, one of my favorites when it comes to boss interactions. Because with certain weapons, you can, like, affect bosses differently. Like, you'll see what I'm talking about at the end of this level. I won't spoil anything for those who have not played this game, but... Oh yeah, the thing that I just picked up was an E-Tank, which just lets me store energy, which I generally don't need, but I'm playing like garbage right now, so... And this is terrible. Come up, little Matar. I don't know why I bother waiting for those things. Oh, man. This is painful. My dash is not working as well as I want it to, which is why I prefer playing on a controller. Not sure what that was, but... Alright, so this guy, you start behind him, and if you're fast enough, or you have a different weapon, you can kill him before he gets to a certain point. I'm not gonna get it. Yeah. But there's a heart up there. Okay. So I like this part of the stage right here, when you get on this cart. And then the little pterodactyls are flying, like the only time you ever see these pterodactyls. And then you make this awesome jump. And then you can jump up there. This is where you get the Hadouken. But yeah. Like, it makes it all the way to the door, but it hits... the cart hits the wall and then bounces back. So I'm going to show you something that is really cool. Okay. So, just watch this. So I'm not going to use the thing yet. Actually, might die to this boss. But look, he blocks, and then he shoots stuff. But, watch this. Okay, Armadillo. Calm down. He loses his armor, which means that he cannot block my attacks anymore, which means that I can shoot him all I want. And he's dead. I think he only took one hit. Normally, I can beat this without taking a hit, but... it's either I'm getting old and I'm bad, or it's the controller. Alright. Also, I failed to mention that, you know this little screen where Mega Man has, like when he gets his power and it shows like the little, like Mega Man schematics? Like it changes based on what power-ups he has. So like in the beginning, like if I didn't have the dash boots for some reason, like you wouldn't see the little like white armor plate with the gold on it. So yeah, so now I have this, and this is where I need to go. If I get a chance to fight him again tonight, there's something special about this boss, where he doesn't have another weakness, but if you use a specific weapon on him, you can change some things about him. But I will also save that as a surprise. Also, So the stage with the chameleon, like if you don't beat this stage first, like this stage that I'm on right now, then never mind. I'll just tell you when I am on that stage. I am taking really dumb hits. But I jump higher while I'm in the water, which is, I guess, pretty standard. Alright, these fishies eat you. They don't really hurt you unless you stay in for a while. Then they start leeching your health. But it takes a bit. They don't drop any power-ups when you kill them, so... this is the one that I do not like. Because of the spikes. I'm gonna just... yeah, because they suck in, and then they can blow you away. But I didn't get to the part where he sucks in and blows me away. This is a tornado. And you just kind of jump in it. And jump. Yeah, when I'm playing games, I can't exactly think about what to say, so my vernacular tends to suffer. But there's this little whale-looking ship thing. Those things will grab you. And when this falls, it just breaks this area, which was just the spike leading area. And here comes one of my favorite enemies. Although, keep in mind that these little pillars, I guess they indicate where solid ground is. Because when you come up here, and you kill this thing when you're on its back, you can't exactly see where the spikes are, so... and it's about to crumble. The reason I beat that was because over here is a heart container. But yeah. So I like the little subtle changes in the area. Although there is... well, I guess they aren't really subtle. But they bar your path sometimes. Like, they don't bar your path. Like, if you don't change the level, sometimes they bar your path if you want to get items and upgrades. So there's another one of these guys. This one can dig in the sand. But yeah. And you just kind of ride it and you kill it. Mega Man X has some really good water stages. Though I will say that I do not like the water stage from Mega Man X4. Because, yeah, for some reason, if you dash on your little motorbike, it makes the screen move forward, regardless of if you're moving or not. So if you somehow accidentally get caught behind a wall, it'll make you, like, insta-die, like you'll get crushed. So now here is the boss. Doesn't really do anything special when I use this, Except the rolling shield blocks torpedoes. So this guy has an attack. He normally starts up with missiles, yeah. Where if he catches you in that, he will drain your health. Please do not catch me. I don't get caught in that because I'm not bad at this game. Maybe I am. Because I am taking hits. But the thing with the rolling shield is you can't have another one out unless your rolling shield is... I'm gonna use this. Unless your rolling shield has been destroyed or is gone. And now we get to go to Sting Chameleon. Actually, no, not Sting Chameleon. We go to Boomer Kawanger. Beating this stage makes it so that Sting Chameleon stage has water in it. But yeah, you see how I have those upgraded boots? Like on my character model and in that little schematics thing. Like it changes based on the upgrades I have. Hopefully I can get another upgrade so I can show you. Let's see. So next is Boomer Kawanger, who happens to have a big brother who also appears in Mega Man 3, Gravity Beetle. I don't think he was too pleased with his brother being killed. But his brother is a Maverick, which... and if you played Mega Man X, you probably know what a Maverick is, but there is a virus that causes these robots to essentially go rogue. And it all ties to Dr. Wily and Zero. So these enemies right here, they charge, but if you shoot at them, they dash up the wall. So I normally jump over this guy. So this is one of my favorite stages. I like the music from this stage, but there's also a pretty cool thing. But if you get hit by the... God, I can't dance. If you get hit by the laser, it makes those things shoot lasers at you. Why is my dash not working? Okay, turtle. This spot's not so bad because it's pretty easy to dodge the turtle. I think the next spot is the one that is kind of annoying. But not really. But yeah, those bombs have a pretty decent sized AoE. What am I doing? I can just do this. So, something that Mega Man had in the old games that you generally had to find or purchase in his later games, I'm talking about Mega Man Classic, was something called the Energy Saver, which made it so that, actually I probably shouldn't talk this part, because I can die. I mean, it's not that difficult, but I didn't want to get distracted. But anyway, so it made it so that when you picked up weapon energy, and you didn't, like, have the weapon, like, equipped, like, you would still get it. But Mega Man X starts with that capability, which is pretty cool. And Boomer Kawanger is a pushover, just like all the other bosses if you use their weaknesses. The frames dropped for a second. I can't get that unless I have a boomerang, which I get from this guy. Oh, that's right. The propellers damage you. So these enemies here, they alternate fire between, like, just straight horizontal and then, like, diagonal. But, yeah. So, Boomer Kuwanger has this mechanic where he just kind of phases in and out of existence. But, the homing torpedoes will home on him. So, there's that. He also can grab you, I think. But you get a boomerang, which uses, like, it has a weird weapon energy kind of thing where, like, sometimes it uses weapon energy and sometimes it doesn't. I mean, I guess it makes sense because you, like, if you catch a boomerang, you get it back. But if you use too many, like, at once, then I don't, like, like, don't get one back. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like, on both counts. But next is Sting Chameleon. But, yeah. So here... Oh, I guess I didn't really show you this, but you can escape with this. This is a weapon thing if you don't feel like using the shoulder buttons to switch weapons. I guess if you want to switch weapons without, like, being in battle. But yeah, so here... There's something up there, it's probably... Okay, but I throw the boomerang, and it comes back, and I get my weapon energy back. But if I do something like this, maybe I could have sworn that happened. Maybe I am misremembering. Yeah, it looks like I'm misremembering because they're all coming back. And this probably looks dumb. But yeah. So, yeah. So this water here is somehow from the launch octopus stage. Like, there's normally not water here. And if there's no water here, then it means that you cannot get an item. Also, in this song, in the Super Nintendo version, which I'm pretty sure this is, I remember a certain part of the song where it sounded like a ghost. But in this version, it makes like a psh sound. Okay, but down here, there's water. You need dash to break these rocks with your feet. Oh, man, I forgot. The helmet is good for this stage because... Actually, I'll show you in a bit. But since there's water here, now you can make this jump. Can't make it without dash. I don't know if I can actually get back. Please dash. Okay, I can. So there's something special about this capsule that's up here. Well, it's speculation. They say that this is a modified version of Eddie from Mega Man, and that he is, I guess, testing X's potential before giving him the capsule. Like, I haven't... Like, I've seen that in multiple places, but I don't know how true it is. Also, there's something interesting. Like, you see how he has that thing right there? If he... Let's see. I'm gonna make him jump, like right here. Okay, so if he uses that, and it connects with the wall, he pulls himself to the wall. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, okay, he pulls himself to the wall. Like I said. I hate when things make a liar out of me. There's also something interesting about this fight is when you damage him, you start to see visible indicators, like that little puff of smoke. I'm gonna just fight this guy and kill him. His weak spot is his eye, obviously. Attack the weak spot for massive damage. I don't think you can really attack him anywhere else. And I guess it's kind of like his whole upper body that the shot connects. But, so now the capsule comes out of the ground, and I'm pretty sure this is the chest upgrade. Yep, the chest upgrade. Oh yeah. So now I can get hit twice as much. Alright, but now I'm starting to look more like that cover art that you probably... No, doesn't have... I think that might be Mega Man X3 that I'm thinking of, where... No, this one on the box art, it has a picture of X in his full armor. So anyway, before you beat the ice, or not ice, before you beat the Launch Octopus stage, if you walk through this stage, like rocks fall from the ceiling and you take damage. But if you have the helmet, then it negates the damage. Yeah. I don't have much to say. Oh, there's also something that I want to show you that I thought was cool as a kid. Not this, but this woodpecker, if it keeps pecking, it will drop worms. These worms are good power-up sources. I kind of use them later on, but I'm going to kill this now and go by. But I think it's just cool how the... Like, I don't know, if you're just, like, steamrolling through the stage, like, you don't notice that. Like, it's just woodpecking, dropping little worms on you from the tree. A mechanical tree at that, or a robotic tree. But, yeah. These guys get a lot easier when you get the storm upgrade. But, I like fancy colors, but look at this. Okay, so I charge. It's charging with me. But, it changes colors. Okay, enough of that. And here's a spot with ride armor. There's that pink-red kind of clay-colored thing. But if I just kind of walk over here without picking up the power armor, I also like playing with this mud as a kid. It's kind of cool. Who doesn't like mud? That guy's just like hanging out over there, not in his power armor or mech suit or whatever. I guess it didn't change colors here. But yeah. You can just kind of use it if you want to. There's really no point. Like, the little mech sections are not very long. You can just kind of have a little mech battle. Also, if you get hit a lot... Come on, you can do it. does this. Are you gonna hit me? Okay. Self-destructs. You don't take damage from it, but... Well, he's dead. So this boss is also pretty easy. Maybe this is why I can get through this game so fast. Is because it's not very difficult. But yeah, you just kind of... Come on. You just kind of do this, and then you do this, and then you do this, and he jumps into it. But the next time I play this game, I'm definitely going to play it on just a weaponless run. But look at my little schematic. Like, I've got little pauldrons and a white chest and everything. So now it is time for Storm Eagle, which gives you the helmet upgrade, which is kind of one of the most useless upgrades in Mega Man history. Because all it does is make it so that you can break blocks with your head, and it makes it so that you can stop rocks from hurting you. But the one power-up that you get from using the head upgrade is one that you can get from... yeah, I'm not gonna spoil that, but yeah. So, I'm gonna beat this stage, and then I'm gonna go back to Spark Mandrill stage. And then I'm gonna work on collecting some of the collectibles that I missed. So it's like, I remember pretty much everything from this game. Like, I remember where all the items are located. Like, and I didn't even look up this stuff. Like, I just explored everywhere when I was a kid, and bam! Like, I would have probably never found something like that today, because I don't know. With the luxury of having the internet, I can look up things if I am impatient. Please. I don't think I've ever been over here. These things will pick you up, and they will kill you. I mean, not insta-kill you, but they will most likely drop you off to your doom. No, please, don't do that, Mr. Touchy Robot. Alright. So once you kill those things, you can kind of ride it up. Oh, nice. I like doing this. This is fun. When you destroy this, it destroys all the windows. There's also an E-tank in here. Also, if you tap R and L at the same time, it automatically switches your weapon back to the default. Pretty sure this thing would say danger, but the fire. I really don't feel like killing you. The enhancement for your helmet, which will allow you to break some ceilings with a headbutt. Like, how is that useful? That is the most useless thing I've ever seen in Mega Man. Besides those barrier power-ups that don't really do much. But now I have a flashy new helmet, and I can not even... I mean, I guess I am kind of headbutting them. But it looks like I'm mostly just punching them. Like the whole Mario thing. He also looks pretty... I mean, I guess he doesn't look excited, but when he jumps, he has his mouth open and he's like, yeah. Why do I bother with those nuts? And anticipating, like coming to the edge, and then I keep walking back and forth. I don't have a feel for this game like I used to. It might just be the controller, but I don't want to keep playing with the controller. So now, I really don't understand what I'm doing here, but... I mean, I know what I'm doing here, but it's like... So I'm on this ship, and I'm flying up right now. So I go in here, I go down the ladder, and then I guess I go inside the ship and blow it up. But yeah. So it's interesting. I'm gonna make this comment. And... like, this is one of the things that I find interesting about this game. Like, look, we're rising up right now. Like, we're rising up really fast. Like, we're just rising up. He spits out little baby birds. Also, if you get caught on that, you can die. So, we're going up still, and now we start plummeting to the earth. I thought that was so cool when I was a kid. So now we just leave. But I did say that I was gonna go to Spark Mandrill, so we're going to Spark Mandrill. So now, look at this. So, what is this? What is this, you say? That airship crashed into Spark Mandrill's stage. Like, how cool is that? So I have 3 upgrades. So the 4th one I'm gonna get in a bit. I'm not gonna get it the traditional way. Okay, but the stage flashes, like the lights flash on and off, because the power's screwed. Anyway, so this is the only thing that I need to get from here, but I want to show you that boss from before. I hate getting this one because you can't control the flow. Maybe you can, and I just don't know how to do it. Okay, there it is. So I just want to show you that boss from before. The one that wasn't too terribly difficult. It was pretty simple, to be honest. But I took dumb hits. But I'm gonna show you this boss now. Well, mini-boss, I should say. I know I said I was stopping at one, but I will at least finish the bosses before I go. Then I guess the next time I play, I will get the power-ups. So jump, shoot, there it is. Also, how many somethings do I have? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to show you this boss. So this boss is going to do the thing that it normally does, sticks its little plugs in there. Oh wait, it doesn't have electricity, so it can't shoot anything at me. The only thing it can do is drop blobs and jump on my head. Actually, it still does a decent amount of damage. Okay, this isn't... let's see. But I really need to get control for next time. But yeah, so now I can just exit the stage. So yeah. So now, here's the cool stage. Well, I mean, I guess it's literally cool. Even though there was magma or molten iron here. Okay, so now there is like snow on the ground. Before, when you came here, there was not snow. And this little thing down here was lava. So, I think the next time I stream this, and I do the Mega Buster run, like I will show you what the stages look like. So up there, that is where the arm power-up is. But I'm not gonna get it, so... The song is kind of repetitive, but I really like... I guess the chord progression would be... But yeah. But the only way you can get this down here is if this place is frozen, so... Why am I so scared? It's just a giant wall. Oh hey, I'm gonna use my jump and break it, even though I could have just used my feet to break it. But I wanna, I guess, get more mileage from that completely useless power-up. Alright, and we can smash. Smashes the monster, not monsters, robots, to these little compact things that you can still destroy. There's the magma stuff that I was talking about. Alright. Maybe one day I'll go through with like getting the chest power up too. I think it makes things a bit too easy. I didn't even see that. Oh yeah, here's the thing that I wanted to show. It takes damage, even with the shield up. Well, I might actually finish this at 1, or at least around 1. Alright. So this boss doesn't really do anything. Tosses out oil. If you are standing on the oil when he, I guess, throws fire on it, which doesn't happen often, it makes a pillar of fire. He also makes a sound that I think sounds pretty similar to the Metal Gear Solid. And that's that. Beat it at 1 o'clock on the dot. But I'm sorry I don't get to complete this. But just things came up, so I'm gonna end up, I guess, cutting the stream now. So, but if you liked what you saw, feel free to give a follow. And I think this is a good screen to cut out on. So thank you all for watching. And I hope to see you guys. Oh wait, never mind. I'm gonna let this play through and then I'm gonna go. But now a new stage like shows up. And if you look at the map, I guess I didn't show you guys the map before, but it's like not on the map. I also didn't show you the specials, like the specs, I mean. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna go, and I hope you all have a good night.